Now let's talk about what President Trump is saying about this war, because there is a report from Axios that he told G7 leaders in a virtual meeting this week that Iran was about to surrender. Joining us now is CBS News White House reporter Olivia Rinaldi. Olivia, what are the White House and President Trump saying about the status of this war?
Well, Muko, it's good to see you on this Friday. Yes, we did get this Axios report this morning that the president allegedly on a phone call, virtual meeting with the G7 on Wednesday, told those world leaders that Iran was about to surrender. Now, this was before we had heard from the new supreme leader of Iran, who gave an address yesterday, or at least a written address that was then read aloud on Iranian state TV. But the president also, in that meeting with the G7, allegedly called the leader a lightweight and saying that no one knows who the leader is of Iran, so there's no one that can announce this surrender, but added that the U.S. is winning this war. However, as we just had laid out by Ellie Watson and Matt Gutman, the regime has shown really no signs of imminent collapse or perhaps a surrender coming anytime soon. Despite all of that, though, the president is still expressing positivity about the trajectory of the war on Truth Social. He wrote, "We are totally destroying the terrorist regime of Iran, militarily, economically, and otherwise. Yet if you're reading," and he calls out the New York Times, "you would incorrectly think that we are not winning." He said Iran's navy is gone, their air force is no longer, missiles, drones, and everything else are being decimated. He also goes on to say, and this was quite notable, "Watch what happens to these deranged scumbags today. They have been killing innocent people all over the world for 47 years, and now I, as the 47th president of the United States of America, am killing them." The today part of that was quite notable because we also heard from Secretary Hegseth this morning at the Pentagon that there will be more strikes on Iran today and an intensity of those strikes, which is what they said at the last Pentagon press briefing. So despite the president saying that there's surrender coming soon and that the U.S. is already ready to wrap up this war and that it appears, the war is positively coming to an end, the president is saying, watch what will happen today, saying that today is going to be a pretty significant day of strikes inside of Iran.
Okay, we'll watch and see for what happens. Olivia Rinaldi, thank you for your reporting.